everyone, you're listening to Blake James, Scorpio Ascendant, and today I'll be talking about Sagittarius.
Come in and know me better, lass. Come in and know me better, lass. Did I already say that?
You did, yeah.
I am Sagittarius. I am the sign before the sign that welcomes in the winter. Did I tell you that I'm Sagittarius?
You did, yeah.
Oh, come in and know me better, lass.
You're a little cheerful, Sagittarius.
No, I'm a large, cheerful Sagittarius. My mind is filled with broadened spirit, music, philosophical musings, and comedy. And the comedy is everywhere.
I don't believe I've ever met anyone like you before, sir.
Really? Over 1,800 of my brothers come before me.
1,800? Imagine the grocery bills.
Oh, have you ever noticed that everything seems cheerful and wonderful this time of year?
In all honesty, Sagittarius, no. Perhaps I never understood about merriment or wonderment.
Well, before this day is done, you will understand.
Sagittarius is the 9th astrological sign, which is associated with the constellation Sagittarius, and spans 240 to 270 degrees of the Zodiac. Under the tropical Zodiac, the Sun transits this sign between approximately November 23rd and December 21st. Sagittarius, the half-man and half-horse, is a centaur of mythology, the learned healer, whose higher intelligence forms a bridge between earth and heaven. Sagittarius is represented by the symbol of a bow and arrow. As an archer, Sagittarius is said to never fail in hitting the mark, and this depiction alludes to the power of prophecy, hence the claim that seers and prophets are born under this sign. Sagittarius is a mutable fire sign. Fire signs are by nature enthusiastic, volatile, dynamic, and impassioned, and are the change needed after being in a fixed state and before starting a new season in the cardinal state. They are the transporters. Sagittarius will use fire to feed their innate enthusiasm and publish their opinions, ideals, and beliefs. Jupiter is the planetary ruler of Sagittarius. He was originally the sovereign of the sky, responsible for the weather, but the Etruscan kings promoted him as Jupiter Optimus Maximus, or best and greatest of the gods. He expands everything. He expands both the intellect and the physical. Jupiter protected the city of Rome, where he was greatly worshipped, because he both blessed warriors before going off to do a battle and greeted them when they returned afterward, granting them victory. He had the power to punish as well as reward warriors, and was a frequent hurler of thunderbolts. The planet Jupiter is concerned primarily with learning, healing, prosperity, good fortune, long-distance travel, weather, religion, law, philosophy, and foreign languages. His influence can encourage optimism, loyalty, and justice, but it can also make a subject over-optimistic, extravagant, self-indulgent, and somewhat conceited. Sagittarius and Jupiter are associated with the 9th house in the astrological chart. It represents higher education, long-distance travel, ideals, dreams, and one's strong opinions. The 9th house focuses on further education and the abilities to communicate and extend our minds. Here are clues to our idealistic and philosophical outlook and opinions on spiritual questions. The law, publishing, and literature are covered by this house, as are foreign communications and areas of the media relating to foreign countries. Foreign languages, dreams, and inspiration are emphasized here as a moral code and conscious. Sagittarius' enthusiasm, optimism, and zest for life are second to none, but must be controlled. Their worst fault, restlessness, can be a severe problem because Sagittarians don't always see projects through to the end. Natural excitement and enthusiasm can feed the innate Sagittarian tendency to take risks, which can become real foolhardiness, especially when young. Developing their inherent intellectual powers will enable these people to avoid unnecessary risks. They should also try to cultivate a more philosophical outlook. If their natural exuberance isn't controlled, it will become boisterousness. Their enjoyment of life and sense of humor are charming, but can sometimes get out of hand. They should remember that practical jokes are rarely funny for their victims. Like all fire signs, they inspire. But for Sagittarius, they are especially inspiring to young children. They work very well as mentors, tutors, teachers, guides, and gurus, especially with extracurricular activities. They teach what they have learned from their own life experiences. They are much more suited to subjects that deal with the wider concepts of life, such as music, theater, arts, crafts, building, design, decor, and expressing the truth about nature and the constructs of our universe. Most of them have a great appreciation for nature and the outdoors. They give the gift of laughter to people around them. And if not laughter, hope for the future, or at the very least, sparking a bit of childlike wonder in the company they keep. They are the last of the fire signs, showing what little light of the flame they have left inside them, spreading light and positivity in all situations. A room without a Sagittarian is a dark room filled with frustration, sadness, and despair. Even in serious situations, such as a funeral, where everyone is depressed or feeling heaviness on their hearts, Sagittarius will lighten the mood with just one remark.
Oh, there, Sagittarius. He's in a better place now.
You've been eating onions.
They are optimistic, freedom-loving, jovial, cheerful, spirited, good-humored, comical, exploratory, honest, straightforward, intellectual, philosophical, blindly optimistic, careless, clumsy, accident-prone, irresponsible, superficial, tactless, off-handed, blunt, loud, and restless. Their job is not only to expand, but also to expose, to open, to shine their light on situations, making it very difficult for them to keep secrets from being spilled out. The body areas represented by Sagittarius are the hips, thighs, liver, pituitary gland, and sciatic nerve. They are renowned for their wisdom and philosophy of life. Some astrologers say that Santa Claus is a strong representation of Sagittarius, given his jolly nature, and that he travels so far to spread his positivity to children all around the world. They represent foreign lands, foreign languages, foreign cultures, the forest, the wilderness, and countryside retreats. Their optimism can make them manifest whatever they want, which is why everyone sees them as being the luckiest of all the signs. However, they never give up hope, and this is why their hopes and wishes usually come true. They are living proof of how much a positive attitude can bring you many opportunities in life. They represent good fortune, opportunities, and doorways to new experiences. Their motto? I hope. In Chinese astrology, they are represented as a monkey. Monkeys are light-hearted pranksters who have the ability to achieve all their dreams. They're enthusiastic, humorous, and can make anyone laugh. They also know how to easily get what they want and are a bit immature. Because of their confidence, they can be overly optimistic, but they are flexible enough to adapt quickly to changing environments and make new friends easily. In Native American astrology, they are represented as the owl. People born at this time tend to be philosophical and have broad-minded views. For this reason, they can be natural teachers. The owl has the ability to see much, even in the dark, which could be viewed as symbolic of an ability to understand much without relying on external sources, suggesting strong inner intuition and perception. The owl's lesson in life is to learn not to be too open-minded, since they could fail to attend to important, small details, leaving them to miss the whole point completely.
But Blake, I know some people who are comical and painfully honest, and they're not a Sagittarian.
Scorpio, Libra, and even sometimes Virgos can reach stages later in their lives where they will all of a sudden become more outgoing and extrovert, leaving them to wonder why they have all of a sudden bursted out of their shell and wonder where they have been hiding this fun and contagious personality for so long. When Sagittarians reach middle age, their humor will never disappear entirely, but they may become more conventional, traditional, responsible, ambitious, and might even try reaching for a higher level of status and success in their career. As they progress into their senior years, they might go back to being unconventional again, but also more helpful among friends and strangers. Thank you for joining me on this edition of Scorpio Ascendant. In lieu of this festive Sagittarius season, I'm doing some giveaways for the month of December 2021. I'll be giving away 10 free birth chart readings. The details on how to sign up for that are stated in the description below. Take care and happy holidays.
We shall go out into the world.